everyone, Jay Scardiano here, and I am going to show you how to make homemade almond milk. This is something that I am so thoroughly impressed with myself being able to do, and it tastes just as good. It's delicious, and we love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my phone down, and I am going to show you everything. First off, maybe put you up a little bit. Alright, first off, what you're going to need is you need to soak almonds overnight for about 8 to 12 hours in distilled water. Once you do that, you take your soaked almonds and you need a cup, of soaked almonds. And so I split mine up because I don't have a blender. So I split mine into two types of cups because this cup overflowed the last time I tried doing it all. So I'm going to do this in parts. So I'm going to scoop out a half a cup of almonds, another half a cup of soaked almonds, put these back in the fridge, and then you need to use four cups of distilled water. We are using our alkaline pitcher, and I will be using 4 cups from that. You can buy distilled water at the grocery store if you have a Brita that's distilled water. Just don't use your faucet unless you have a Brita or you know it's distilled water coming out. So 4 cups. So I'm going to do 2 cups in each one because I'm splitting this up. Alright, next you need honey, and I use a local honey from Greensburg. So local honey's better than buying, honey out of a jar from the grocery store, but you can use either one. You need a whole tablespoon. So I'm splitting mine up and going to put 1.5 tablespoons in one and 1.5 in the other. If you have a big blender, you don't have to split it up, but like I said, I don't have the big blender. So we're gonna do 1, 1, and then 1/2, and 1/2. And then next, you need a 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla. You can use cinnamon, however you want to flavor it. So I'm going to use 1/4 of a teaspoon. That's what you need, 1/2 of a teaspoon. So I'm going to split mine up. Whoop! That one has a little more vanilla in it than it should, but it's alright. It might just taste a little vanilla-y this time. So next, all you do is blend it. Whoop! So, get ready. You're going to see that there's still it's going to start to separate, and you're going to see that, and you're going to see that the almond flakes are going down. What you need to do is, I usually grab a glass dish, I stick it in the sink, and then I grab a very fine strainer because it's going to catch the almonds that are left in there. So what you're going to do is, I'm going to bring you over here and show you. You're just going to pour it in. And then I like to do this because you'll see, hopefully you'll see, that it's catching the almonds. And guess what you can do with those? When you're done doing this and you have all these almonds left over and it's not hard almonds, it's very fine, you can make almond flour. And I love almond flour. I love to bake breads with it, cupcakes, cookies, anything I can do with my almond flour, I do it. Anything you do with regular flour, I just replace it with almond flour. So not only am I getting almond milk, but I'm getting almond flour. Now there's another step that you can do with this, and I'm going to show you real quick. What I do is once this is all done, you're wondering what do you do with the almond flour, because it is honestly still wet. You want to, and maybe you have these, you want to buy, they're called cheesecloths. I didn't know what they were, but you get just this big long thing wrapped up. And it's just another strainer. So you're gonna cut, I usually do 2 rectangles. You'll wanna cut it, and then you wanna put the refined almond meal in here and strain it out. You can get more almond milk, or you can just squeeze it out in the sink and take that, and your final product will look like this. And you'll have almond flour. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you take your almonds now and soak them overnight for 8 to 12 hours in distilled water, and then you make your own almond milk. It's really good. Have a great day.